Ever wondered why some things in programming just refuse to change, no matter how much you poke and prod? Or why, despite your best efforts, certain values remain as unyielding as a door that's been painted shut? Maybe you've pondered if there's anything in coding that's as reliable, or as frustrating, as trying to argue with a parent who's set in their ways. Well, you're in luck, because today we're diving into the concept of a constant in programming using the ever-relatable analogy of a stubborn parent. I'm Karel, your virtual CTO for this video, and I'm here to guide you through the ins and outs of constant with a sprinkle of humor and a dash of clarity. Now, if you've heard constant and thought it was a steadfast companion through thick and thin, akin to a lighthouse steadfastly guiding ships through stormy nights, you're not entirely off the mark. Except in programming, this lighthouse is more like a parrot who said, "No," to you going out and sticking to it, come hell or high water. Welcome to a world where flexibility is about as common as a teenager admitting their parents might have a point. Constants in programming, much like her hypothetical stubborn parent hypothetical, are entities that, once set, refuse to change. Imagine you're trying to negotiate your curfew from 10 p.m. to midnight, but your parent, a constant, remains unyielding. In code, this means that once you've assigned a value to a constant, trying to change it is as futile as convincing your parent that everyone else is staying out late. It's a fundamental principle designed to keep some semblance of order and predictability in the Wild West that can be software development. When would you use this metaphorical stubborn parent in your code? Imagine you're setting up ground rules for a game, like the boundary lines of a soccer field or the unbreakable laws of physics in a video game universe. You wouldn't want those to suddenly shift mid-game, causing chaos and confusion. This is where constant come into play, providing a solid, unchangeable foundation that everyone, from the code itself to the end user, can rely on. Using a constant is like having a rule in the house that's non-negotiable. It brings stability and predictability, ensuring that the family, or code, operates smoothly. Why would you choose the steadfast of a constant over a more flexible variable? Think of it as the difference between a house rule that keeps everyone safe, like not running with scissors, versus one that's up for debate, like what movie to watch on family night. Constants prevent certain kinds of software disasters, much like how certain parental rules prevent household disasters. They're the unsung heroes, ensuring that some part of your program are as dependable as the fact that trying to get more allowance out of a stubborn parent is likely a lost cause. In common language, a constant is simply a value in code that doesn't change. Think of it as a rule under your parent roofs that's as unchanging as their opinion on your bedtime. For those who like the complicated version, a constant is a programming construct that holds a value that cannot be altered by the program during execution, providing a means of protecting certain data from unintended modification. If you're looking for more enlightening and slightly cheeky explanations of programming concepts, be sure to check out the two videos on your left. The top one has been handpicked just for you, while the bottom one is our latest release. Both promise to dive into programming mysteries with a touch of humor and a lot of insight. Or at least they're more entertaining than trying to change a constant value or a stubborn parent's mind.